Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. Jacory Kroski-Miller. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
19 Lions.
Throwing now is Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Down to the 25. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. This from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Come on. Set. Hawk 7.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this Eagle defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Ready. 60 Eagles.
To the air goes Daniels. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
This is taken at the 18. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They'll look look to throw now on first down. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Second and 1. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Hurt.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And 5 yards on the play there, and the drive will continue.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a second and 10.
Top 50. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
It's caught, Smith. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
On the ready. Ready. 19, shot, hot 70, hot 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now third down and very long.
Let's go. 18 cards, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. That's pulled in at the 32. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's caught. It's Cunningham. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Ready. Gravity Lions. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Daniels. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Motion. Reset.
They go play action. Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
And the Commanders first down.
They'll look to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
19 Tiger.
At the Eagles' 32-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's caught. Krosky-Merritt with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
18. And the Washington first down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
18 Cardinal.
Here's second and 8. And this one complete to Smith. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards there for number 15.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
He finds his man complete. That's Cunningham. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw again. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is now 24.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of the seat. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Cougar 19.
Check.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Motion.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Setting up the screen, crossing Merritt. And they'll bring him down here at about the 22-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Ready. Bronco 80.
He'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 46 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A first down carry for Barkley. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll go to Barkley again. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
70, Hawk 70.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Liking 18. Ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
Let's go. Second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Daniels. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Really took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Commander's first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Daniels. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Krosky-Merrill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Here's 3rd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go.
To throw is Daniels. Throw left side to Kincaid. Just a gain, a couple there. And fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. Touchdown! Jaden Reed, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead's down to 24.
Eagles 31. Commanders 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready?
Again to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll look to throw. And the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
How about how they spread the field in their formation? All those receivers running around, and not a single one of them finds a window in that zone. Great communication on the back end. Everyone pointing out different guys in their assignments. And guess who pays the price? The quarterback, as he gets dumped.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
That certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Simmons. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Off play action. Simmons. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Ready.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Ready. 19-18.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 35. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
Okay,
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Simmons. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60.
Back to throw again. Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a gain of 7.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Looking to throw. Simmons. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Simmons. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Going quickly out to the right side. And it will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
Roll. Viking 18.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown.